Right, so you've set up the program. Now let's actually start coding. So I'm going to go between the on and the end, and this is mouse up, which means that when I click on the button and the mouse goes up, the mouse button goes up, I want these instructions to happen. So I'm going to say ask how many coffees. So I'm going to do file and save, or you could use the keyboard shortcut Control S to save that. And now I'm going to come over to the user interface and actually see if that works. So I click on the arrow, click on the button, and it says how many cups of coffee would you like, which is, I need to apply that. I changed the sentence. So how many coffees? So I'll say 3, and I press OK, and unsurprisingly, absolutely nothing seems to happen because all I did was ask them how many coffees. Now, the next instruction is to actually take what they've typed in, that 3, and put it inside RAM. So I go put, and in live code I can use the sort of reserved word it, which is the last thing that the user entered into the computer. So I'm going to say put it into. Now I have to remind myself which storage location, this one here, number of coffees, that's where I want the 3 to go. And that's the name that I gave the storage location. Here it is here. And if you remember, we use the word variable to refer to the name of a storage location. So I'm going to ask the computer to put it into that storage location or that variable. So I'll just save this again. I'm going to use the keyboard shortcut Control S, and I'm going to click on the button, how many coffees, type in 3, and again we shouldn't see anything happen because all it's done is put it inside the computer, and we haven't asked it yet to put it in any of these things. So I'm going to, for my last step for this video, I'm going to actually go and put it in the field. So I'm going to click on the edit tool, and I'm going to look at this field here. And if you look over here, it says field, and the ID of that field is 1006. And in fact, all live code objects have their own unique identifier. So we'll just go back on this. So this is field ID 1006. So back to the program. And if you've lost this, you just go back, edit script. And I'm going to go in after here, and I'm going to ask the computer to put Control C, Control V, put whatever's in that variable into field with the ID 1006. So I'll just save this, and I'll click on the button, type in 3, and that should get put into the storage location or the variable, and I should see it come up in this field, which I do. Do you want to pause the video or stop the video and actually get these 3 lines of code working?